Hello, my brothers and sisters all around the world. Lord Kind of speaking to you. Welcome to Wakanda Frappuccino. As you can see from this title, we have a very serious topic to talk about, guys. Before I talk about the topic, please excuse me for the sniffing, like that, the coughing, the sneezing. I'm having an allergy right now. We also saw the news in Georgia.
This morning, police are investigating a string of deadly shootings.
Shot up a spot there. They've shot up 2 spots here. So we need to make sure if we have any Asian spots, we need to be checking on them.
The police arrived to find multiple people shot. 6 of them are believed to be Asian women. Police have arrested one suspect, 21-year-old Robert Aaron Long. Authorities believe that he is connected to all 3 shootings.
Victim Xiao Ji Tan was the owner of Young's Asian Massage.
She's a hard worker. I just don't know why this happened to her. I cannot accept it. So far, I still couldn't accept it.
Tan's daughter visited a memorial for all those killed.
I was just hoping that it was not my mom. It was not my mom.
Soon Cha Kim worked multiple jobs according to an online fundraiser set up by her family. The grandmother of 3 is remembered as pure-hearted and the most selfless woman they ever knew.
The construction of the Transcontinental Railroad in 1869 had drawn many Chinese immigrants to America, who were willing to work for very low wages and in poor conditions. When white workers began looking for entry-level jobs to work on the railroad, they found that many were taken by Chinese workers. News outlets in Los Angeles began condemning Asians as inferior and immoral as a result, instilling fear that these immigrants were stealing jobs. Inclusion Act of 1882, which was a federal law signed by President Chester Arthur that made the immigration of all Chinese laborers to America illegal. Next, the infamous internment of Japanese Americans during World War II was due to an official executive order signed by President Franklin Delano Roosevelt. Approximately 120,000 people of Japanese ancestry were forced into concentration camps, having been born in the United States and having no ties to Japan. They were simply imprisoned for being of Japanese descent.
The attack happened just around 10 this morning on Market and 7th Street. Xiao Shenxie says she was just waiting at the traffic light and then the suspect punched her in her left eye.
Talking about I don't know him. Why he attacked me?
In Midland, Texas in March, a hate crime attack there left a man and his 2-year-old with knife wounds across their faces. In April in New York, a man poured acid on an Asian American woman.
He just hit me right in the face and he knocked me pretty much unconscious.
Kylan Nguyen says he was crossing the street when a dispute with the driver escalated. Weeks later, Nguyen says it's still hard to talk, still a struggle to feel safe.
Now even I am afraid of calling Uber.
This video of a local college student was posted on social media.
I think we should put something in the DNA that when you turn 13, you just die. So it's like a quinceañera, but it's death.
Middle school students Jawa and Jaming Gong say they were harassed near the Spring Garden subway station.
It was something about the coronavirus and do you have your mask on or something? Just because we look Chinese doesn't mean we have the coronavirus.
Reacting to video we showed him of a North Sacramento teacher pulling at her eyes during a live Zoom class to describe Asian people. If your eyes go up, you're Chinese, she's heard saying in the video. If they go down, they're Japanese. If they're just straight, you don't know. Denver's Unified School Board calling the comments made in the video derogatory and racist.
Well, Aaron, when it seems like it's open season on people who look like me, who look like my parents, who look like children, my children, it's really hard to think about anything else.
Just a few days ago, I spoke to a restaurant owner in Texas, Mike Nguyen, and the words kung flu, hope you die, all of these horrific things. Why is more not being done? It's like the threats are there, it's happening, and yet it still happens.
Time for law enforcement and our intelligence community to start rooting this out.
I serve on active duty, so you can say whatever you want on the First Amendment. You can say racist, stupid stuff if you want. But I'm asking you to please stop using racist terms like Kung Flu or Wuhan virus or other ethnic identifiers in describing this virus. I am not a virus. And when you say things like that, it hurts the Asian American community. You're harming Americans who happen to be of Asian descent. So please stop doing that.
Hey, you look like a Chinese virus, you fat slob. Or maybe Kung Flu, you fat slob. Or maybe Wuhan.
About the Karate Kid virus or the Kung Fu virus or the... Well, I'll call the FBI and put you in jail, you dumbass motherfucker. Fuck you and fuck you.
Chinese virus. Chinese fucking virus. Chinese virus. Kung Flu. Fuck you, Kung Flu. Fuck you.
Because honestly, I'm so tired of people not knowing what's going on. Also tired of people not understanding where these acts of hate and violence towards Asians is coming from. I just want to say these things. Yes, it comes from entitlement and rage, but this racism starts at a very small level. It starts with things that you say. It starts when someone calls a virus that shut down the whole world the Kung Flu virus, but it also starts when you roll your eyes or make fun of the Asian waiters and Chinese delivery food people and the nail artists. It starts with like the stupid little jokes, even with your close friends. It starts with saying, oh, this is a good time for you to be in that industry because ethnic is really in right now. Jesus, wow. Oh, I cannot. This is just for me. Oh my gosh. Yeah.